Hey you guys! It's Peter, and welcome to my channel. Peter loves books. I should have called my channel Peter Loves Books. Is there a Peter Loves Books already? Is that why I didn't pick it? Okay, you guys, so you know what today is. Today is my MuseMonthly.com, my Muse box opening. This is not a sponsored video. My cousin Caroline bought 3 months of this as a subscription for me for Christmas. I was so excited. And she got my husband a Birchbox and she got me Muse Monthly because she knows that I love to read and she knows that I love to drink tea. And Muse Monthly is about tea and books. And if you didn't watch my last video, my last unboxing of Muse Month for January, I will list it below. I had such a fun time opening it. They gave me a brand new book and like this incredible tea. I have it sitting out there, right there. I've been drinking it. I love it. It's like this orange citrus tea. Well, orange citrus is kind of redundant, isn't it? It's like this orange. It's like really strong, okay? And so it wasn't like they sent me like 2 packs of Lipton in a paper bag. Let's just be for real, okay? They did send a paperback, but it was like a really nice paperback, and it was brand new, and it came out just in 2017. Just go watch my other review, okay? And what's so funny is that my cousin actually sent them the video, and I joked in there about like these postcards they sent out, and I said, and so they watched it, and I said, do they just sit around and like drink champagne and smoke cigarettes and sign these postcards? And they commented and they were like, yeah, we just sit around and drink champagne. I was like, oh my God, they like read my comment. They watched my video. I was like super embarrassed. So I'm gonna try to be a little more appropriate. You know how hard that is. And then I have 1 more month after this. And so I have March, which I'm gonna do Muse Monthly for March. Muse Monthly for March, alliteration. So for the month of April, I'm actually going to pick another box. Unless Muse Monthly would want to send me another box, because I really do like it, actually. I mean, I don't know. I haven't opened this box yet, so this box could just totally be shit, right? And then I'd be like, screw Muse Monthly. But I don't think so. I really liked it last month. So I am going to try to pick a different box. So in like every month this year, I'm going to try to do a box opening of a box. And I want to kind of pick boxes that like not a lot of people know about, because I did not know about Muse Monthly. Not an ASMR video. If you don't know what ASMR is, look it up. I did not know about Muse Monthly until my cousin got this for me, and I was like, oh, this is so cool, right? Because like I know about like a lot of the other subscription boxes. So I have my trusty knife. This time I picked a rather small knife because I didn't want to, like everybody always gets really weirded out when I'm like yielding the knife. I'm like, I may not cook, but I know how to use a knife. Okay, so, well, you don't ever use a knife down like that, and that's what I just did. This box is like origami though. How do they open it? Okay. So here it is. I love the packaging. It's so beautiful. But it is pretty, look. And then can I smell the tea? I can smell the tea. That's awesome. Okay, so isn't that so cool? I love that. All right. So here's all your stuff, and it comes like all packaged up like that, and it has their little Muse Monthly sticker on it, and I love their logo, actually. It's like a woman, and it kind of looks like a little like pencil drawing or like a subscription or something, or not a subscription, or like a sculpture is what I meant to say. Do you see that? I love that. Okay, so let's just open this right away. Oh my God. They put a package of M&Ms in here. Fun size M&Ms. I'm just gonna bite right into this because everybody loves a good M&M. Oh, for Valentine's Day, I bet. Okay. This is now kind of like a March Muse Monthly mukbang. Okay. So, the tea they have sent me this month, I'm not looking at the book. Where are all the postcards and stuff? They should put the postcards on top. There are no postcards in here. Well, I'm just gonna have to look and see. Oh, I wonder if they just put postcards in it for like the first month that you get it. That must be it. Okay. So, they brought me Forest Witch, Attract a Love, Call Forth Love, Sweet Rose, and Lemon. Oh, that's kind of cool. It's kind of like, I'm gonna drink some of this today so me and my husband can, Sweet Rose and Lemon Balm Herbal Tea, Attract a Love, Call Forth Love, Forest Witch. Bring a friend, bring a lover, bring a love in one form or another. It has this like look, it's like burnt. Oh my God, that is so cool. From across, I love that they bring like really unique teas, okay? It's not just like some tea that you could buy anywhere. It's like this really kind of cool, unique tea. From across the land or across the sea, this is my wish that I ask be sent to me, because it's like Valentine's Day. Okay. Then it tells you how to do it. Manufactured at, okay, Long Island City, New York, forestwhichells.com. I'm totally making some of this tea. So I want to open it, and I'm going to tell you what it smells like. Okay, you know I do these little smell. Oh, I can smell it already. It's interesting because like farther away from the package, it smells different. Like, if you get right on it, it smells like, this is gonna sound so strange, but have you ever been in like a tea shop? That's what, it totally just smells like walking into a tea shop. But like from here, it's real woodsy, like almost like, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but like if you're walking through like a forest, it's like, have you ever walked through a forest that has like huge like redwoods and like moss and stuff? That's kind of what it smells like, but smoky at the same time. I really like it. Oh my God, look. And it has like rosebuds in it. You know, I didn't do that the last time. Maybe I should do that. Do you guys want to see some of it to see what it looks like? Oh shit, I put it on the floor. Do you see? So, months from now, I'm going to be like finding this tea on the floor. Oh, it all actually went back in there, except for this one rosebud. PB, you can't eat rosebuds. They're bad for you. I wonder if rosebuds are bad for dogs. Okay, well, I got everything up. So, that is the tea. I love that so much. And if you're interested, you can go to forestwhichells.com, and I'll link that below as well. PB? No. And then the book they got is, this is, let's see, I think they always are brand new books. So I bet this came out in 2017. Yep, copyright 2017 by Emily Robbins. Let's read about the author first. Here she is. Emily Robbins has lived and worked across the Middle East and North Africa. From 2007 to 2008, she was a Fulbright Fellow in Syria. Oh, wow. Where she studied religion and language with the Women's Mosque movement and lived with the family of a leading intellectual. They like always pick these like highly intellectual, very well-researched books. That's one of the things I love about it. Robin's whole, I mean, there are books that you would like want to read while drinking tea, if that makes sense. Like you would feel like maybe more intellectual. I don't know. I mean, like I read Harry Potter and drink tea, so I don't need something super deep, but I do like the appreciation for the intellectual in that. Okay. Lived with a family of a leading intellectual. Oh my Lord! Okay, I just said that word. Robbins holds a BA from Swarthmore College and an MFA from Washington University in St. Louis. Great creative writing program. And in 2016, she received a second Fulbright to study in Jordan. She lives in Chicago and in Brownsville, Texas. I have a really good friend of mine that lives in Brownsville, Texas. Hey, Clara. So anyway, if you know Clara, Emily Robbins, tell her I said hi. A Word for Love by Emily Robbins. Here we're going to read what it's all about right here. Okay, $27 for the hardback. Whew. Set in Syria on the cusp of unrest, the story of a young woman transformed by a startling new understanding of love. It is said there are 99 Arabic words for love. B, an American student, has learned them all, but she has not lived them. In search of deep feeling, B travels to the Middle Eastern city known to hold the astonishing text, an ancient manuscript of a famous Arabic love story said to move its readers to tears. What she discovers instead is much more complicated. Once in this foreign city, Bee finds herself entwined in a story greater than her own. She becomes an essential part of her host family's domestic life and witnesses the whispering and secrets, the fear of the outside world, and the wish for change. She also befriends Nisreen, the Indonesian maid who works in the apartment, and becomes a party to Nisreen's intoxicating, obsessive, and utterly forbidden romance with the policeman stationed across the street. This sounds really good. This is totally something that I would read. As the nation drifts towards explosive turmoil and as Bee navigates her place in the chaos, Romeo and Juliet-like affair between Nisreen and the policeman unfolds, conducted from balconies and rooftops. And suddenly, instead of the text Bee originally sought, it is her daily witness of someone else's love story that moves her, changes her, and makes her weep. When her own story begins to mirror that of the ancient text, it is not in the role of one of the lovers, as she might once have hoped, but as the story's curator, continuing to tell the tale long after the lovers have gone. With lyrical meditation on culture, language, and the true meaning of loyalty, Emily Robbins delivers a powerful first novel that looks at the value of love in a time of tragedy, even when the love is not your own. Though the setting is clearly a recognizable Damascus, it goes unnamed, as if to say, the story is bigger than a place. I like that. It's beautiful. Just like The astonishing text, Bees, is a story that could happen anywhere in the world where people feel unsafe or oppressed, anywhere that life is difficult, and yet love still prevails. Oh wow, I'm like moved. And the cover is absolutely gorgeous, don't you think? Should we open it and see what the cover looks like underneath it? Not much, but it's still pretty. I like the color. Oh, and she has her initials on the front of it. I love when authors do that. Look, ER. I love that. It reminds me of old books. Anyway, I'm so excited to read that. Thank you, Musebox. Thank you, Caroline, my cousin. That was awesome this month. Yeah, so there you go. There's Musebox for the month of February. You get this, and then you get your tea, and then you get some M&Ms, which I think is actually quite cute. So I will link the tea and the book underneath there. And I will also list Musebox underneath there. Now, the last time I talked about how I thought they were kind of expensive, but I really don't, like after having used the tea, like the last tea bag that I got was about this big, but probably fuller than this. And I've only really used about a fourth of it, and I've been using it daily for like the last 3 weeks. And so the tea lasts a really, really long time. Plus, I love loose leaf tea. It's like my favorite in the whole world. I'm not big on tea bags. But anyway, But I said that I thought it was kind of expensive, but after looking at it, and I said something to my cousin about it, and she goes, I didn't really think it was expensive at all. She goes, do you buy a lot of subscription boxes? And I was like, no. And she goes, it's really pretty fairly priced compared to other subscription boxes. And I was like, so I started looking, and I was like, she's right. So it is very fairly priced. I will link them below. I do not have a code because, like I said, this was a gift. But you should check it out. I think you can buy it for one time and just see if you really like it. But it's really cool. I love the boxes. If you guys have box suggestions, list them below, especially if they're ones that not a lot of people have heard of. And yeah, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I will talk to you later. Love you. Follow me on all my social media. It's listed below. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And please remember, please, I'm daily vlogging for the year of 2017. I'm also going to be making that my main channel at some point in addition to my BookTube channel. So it would mean the world to me if you would subscribe. And it's called Peter Vlogs. I love you guys so much. Go buy your Muse box. Talk to you later. Bye.